The film begins with a commercial from Lunar Industries. By the end of the 21st century, Earth is in an energy crisis. Most coal, oil, and natural gas reserves are nearly gone, so people had to innovate. Lunar Industries found a new source of energy called helium-3, which is found on the Moon. Helium-3 is clean and is helping Earth recover. Lunar Industries is responsible for the mining of helium-3 and sending it back to Earth. There is one employee at a time working, and the employee is contracted for 3 years. We are introduced to the employee Sam. His main job is collecting the helium-3 and then sending it back to Earth using a rocket. Life on the Moon is lonely, and we see Sam frequently talking to himself or his helper AI robot named GERTY for entertainment. Sam has video messages from his bosses and family, but he can't communicate with them via live feed due to a satellite being jammed. Sam only has 2 weeks left, so he is excited to finally get back to his wife Tess and his daughter Eve. But Sam has been feeling off lately. He has been having headaches and having recurring dreams. One day, while he is filling his glass with hot water, he hallucinates, seeing a woman in his seat. Distracted, Sam's hand gets burned by the hot water. That night, while Sam is asleep, he dreams of being home with Tess. The next day, Sam wakes up and runs on a treadmill. He experiences some chest pains, but thinks nothing of it. Sam then puts on his spacesuit and uses the rover to go collect more helium-3. Few hours in, Sam hallucinates about seeing the woman again and crashes the rover into a harvester. Sam wakes up in the infirmary. GERTY has been monitoring his health, and he asks Sam if he remembers anything from the crash. Sam doesn't remember any details, so GERTY tells him to rest. Few days go by and Sam is still not allowed to leave the station. GERTY tells him that he might have suffered from brain trauma, and that he won't get back to work until he fully recovers. GERTY also informs him that Lunar Industries is sending a team to fix the harvester, and that Sam won't be allowed until they come. Sam feels he is being held like a prisoner, so opens a vent and cuts into a tube, causing a leak of gas to spray out. He tells GERTY that meteorites might have caused the problem, and says that there might be a breach in the exterior shell of the base, and that he should go inspect it. Sam then convinces GERTY into letting him outside, so he can fix the leak from the outside. When Sam gets ready to leave, he sees his spacesuit is missing, so he takes a spare one and goes out. He then gets into another rover and drives out to the harvester where the crash occurred. The first rover is still there and crashes into the harvester. Sam opens the hatch and finds a body inside. And to his shock, the person in the rover looks exactly like him. Sam brings the body back to the base. He asks GERTY what's going on and why the man looks like him. GERTY then responds by saying the unconscious man is also Sam. The injured Sam, which I will call Sam1 from now on, wakes up in the infirmary, and we see that his hand is bandaged, revealing that he is the Sam we know when the movie started. Sam1 sees Sam2 standing in the room and asks GERTY who the other man is, but GERTY tells him he is injured and puts him back to sleep. The next day, Sam1 gets off his bed and starts looking around. He finds Sam2 working out, and he tries to talk to him, but Sam2 ignores him. After his workout, Sam2 asks Sam1 if he knows he is a clone of the real Sam Bell. Sam1 is confused and says that he has been here for 3 years, and if anyone is a clone, then it is Sam2. Sam1 then asks GERTY if they are clones, but GERTY changes the subject. Over the next few days, Sam1 tries to bond with Sam2 since he feels lonely, but he mostly gets ignored, but one day Sam2 agrees to play ping pong. Sam1 easily beats Sam2, causing him to lose his temper. In this interaction, we are shown that Sam2 is way more aggressive than Sam1, which shows clones can have different temperaments. The next day, while Sam1 works on his miniature model of his hometown, Sam2 asks him how long he's been working on it. Sam1 says that the model was already started before he found it, and so he's been adding new buildings and people. Sam2 takes this as further proof that they are clones, since someone else started the model and they share the same memories of their hometown. Sam2 believes there must be a hidden place somewhere on the base where Lunar Industries keeps the clone bodies, but Sam1 is still unconvinced and thinks Sam2 is crazy. Sam2 starts to go throughout the base, searching for a secret room. He searches everywhere except for where the model is. He asks Sam1 to move, but Sam1 refuses. Sam2 then forcefully removes Sam1, and he destroys the model. But there is no secret room below the model, making his effort useless. Sam1 talks with GERTY about Sam2. He's scared of him since he's got a short temper. He's also upset that the model is destroyed, since he spent a lot of time on it. GERTY then decides to reveal that both Sams are in fact clones. He explains after the 3-year contract expires, a new Sam is awakened in the infirmary with implanted memories of Sam's family. They'd also have implanted memories of being on the base for a little while and being in an accident, to explain why they're in the infirmary. GERTY then conducts tests to evaluate their physical and mental states before they go to work. Sam 1 breaks down upon learning the truth. GERTY tries to comfort him, but he walks away in silence. Later that day, Sam 2 apologizes to Sam 1. Sam 2 also realizes that GERTY was supposed to keep him from finding Sam 1, and that when the rescue team arrives, they will see them together and will probably kill them both and awaken another clone. He also thinks that since the satellite is not being jammed from within the base, it must be caused by something outside. Sam 1 and Sam 2 get suited up and drive the rovers outside. They pass the perimeter of the base, which Sam 1 has never gone past before. They split up to look for anything unusual around. They each come to different towers that have been used to block live feed to the base. Sam 1 then gets sick, so he rushes to the base. He goes to the bathroom and starts coughing out blood. He then goes to the main computer of the base and tries to access his contract, but his password is denied. GERTY then enters the right password and Sam 1 watches tapes from previous clones. In the video, it is revealed that at the end of each contract, the clone gets increasingly sick. Eventually, each clone is put into a chamber, where they are told that they will be put in a cryogenic sleep before returning to Earth. However, all the clones are shown to die once their 3 years are over, being frozen and then incinerated. Sam 1 then goes to the room where the cryogenic chamber is and activates it. A recorded video from Lunar Industries plays, stating that the company is successful due to hard workers like Sam, and they tell the clones to think of the work they've accomplished as they go to sleep. After the message ends, the chamber incinerates everything inside. A secret compartment is then revealed and opens it. Sam 2 comes back to the base, having found more towers outside the perimeter, and writing down their coordinates. Sam 1 then takes him to the chamber room to show him his finding. He tells him he has found the secret room, and they both enter the compartment. And in there, they find hundreds of clones stored in shelves. Sam 1 then takes a video call device and leaves the room. Before he leaves the station, he asks GERTY why he gave him the password, and GERTY tells him that his main priority is Sam's well-being. Sam 1 then suits up and goes outside again. He drives far past the signal jamming towers and calls his home. A teenage girl answers and Sam 1 blocks the camera so that she can't see him. He asks if Tess is there. The girl informs him that her mother Tess has been dead for a couple of years. Sam 1 realizes that he's talking to his daughter Eve and he is stunned. He asks her how Tess died, which weirds out Eve, and she calls on the real Sam, revealing the real Sam has been living on Earth for years. Sam 1 quickly hangs up and breaks down, wanting to go home. The repair team is coming soon, and Sam is thinking of a plan to save both him and Sam 1. He sees Sam 1 is getting very sick and figures out he doesn't have much time to leave. After putting Sam 1 to sleep, Sam 2 meets up with GERTY and asks him to wake up another clone. GERTY says he can't do that and explains he is ordered to only wake up a Sam once every 3 years, but Sam 2 tells him if he doesn't help them, then both Sam 2 and Sam 1 will be killed. GERTY then agrees to help and wakes up another Sam. Sam 1 wakes up and finds an unconscious clone in the infirmary. Sam 2 informs Sam 1 that he has come up with a plan. The rescue team will be there within a few hours. They will expect to find Sam inside the crashed rover. Sam 2 will kill the new clone, and then they will put his body in the rover. Since Sam 1 did his time, Sam 2 will put him in one of the rockets and send him back to Earth. Sam 2 will then act like he was in the station the whole time. Sam 1 doesn't believe in the idea though. He points out that they are not killers. He also realizes that he will die before reaching Earth, so Sam 1 comes up with another plan. Sam 2 and Sam 1 then suit up and go out to the crashed rover. Sam 1 is very weak, so Sam 2 carries him back to the rover and places him inside. They then say their goodbyes and Sam 2 closes the hatch. Sam 2 goes back to the base and starts preparing to leave in the rockets. GERTY then informs him that since he has recorded everything, Sam 2 should erase his memory and reboot it before he leaves. Sam 2 then thanks GERTY and says goodbye before shutting him down. As the repair team enters the station, Sam 2 enters a command on a computer, then jumps into the rocket and is launched back to Earth. Sam 1 sees that Sam 2 was successful and dies inside the rover. The repair team finds the new clone in GERTY doing their regular work. They then go to the damaged harvester, and they find the dead Sam 1. So with nothing suspicious, they start working on the harvester. In the last scene, we see Sam 2 traveling towards Earth. He had also destroyed one of the signal jamming towers when he left, and now Sam 3 is able to get a live feed. As the movie fades to black, we hear a voiceover saying that Lunar Industries stock has dropped 32% because of a leak about the clones. Sam 2 is revealed to be the leaker and is set to stand in court and expose everything. And with that, the movie ends.